せーの、ごきげんよう、皆様こんにちは。How you doing? I'm Shima. Welcome back to my streams. Hi everyone. Hello, hello. Hi everyone. Welcome Luke. Welcome Asif. Welcome Kazuma. Welcome. Hi everyone. How's everyone's day been? I'm so sorry for the weird time change. Also, if it sounds like I'm kind of whispering today, we're gonna have kind of an ASMR-esque stream. Because like I mentioned last time, I have very thin walls where I'm currently living, so we have to be a little bit quiet. Hi everyone! Welcome, welcome! Hi Marcelo! Welcome, welcome! Good morning everyone! Or good night, or good evening. Hi Shaggy Scooby! Hello, hello! Hi everyone! Hi Alex! Today's gonna be a super low-key chill stream. I think it's gonna be also kind of a short stream because it is a Sunday night for me, but yeah. Time is perfect. Okay. Good to hear, good to hear. Hello. I'm also trying to get used to like the sound of this room still, so if you have any... If it sounds kind of echoey slash like weird, let me know, okay? Hi, welcome. So yes, as the description of the stream says, I have officially been in Japan for about a month, which is insane. Very thin walls. Do you have paper walls that we have to whisper? Mayhaps. mayhaps, I do. Yeah, let me know how the audio is. Hopefully it's not too weird, but yeah, let me know. Hold on, let me get a little bit of water. Mate. I also have some jasmine tea with me today, so it's gonna be definitely a comfy time. Oh my gosh, I'm surprised there's so many of you. Low-key, I kind of thought, since I was doing a stream at a weird time for me, that there'd be like 4 people, but I'm definitely happy that this time works for some of you guys. Mate. Anna's still in the closet? Shh, you can't tell them that. You can't tell them that, Kazuma. That's a secret, okay? Alrighty, let's hop right into it, shall we? I have a lot of photos to share with you guys today. It's gonna be kind of ASMR story time because I have to whisper because it's late at night. So POV, you're stuck with Anna in a closet as I show you photos because I have to be quiet because my walls are very thin. Sounds too low for you and you have your master volume at max? honestoni? Maji? Is that the case for anyone else? Just double checking. Because it says my levels are fine, but... Wakannai. Perfect for you since it's 6 PM where you are. Oh, nice. Let me know if you guys have any other volume issues, okay? Alrighty. Yeah, today's gonna be definitely just a very chill, slightly short stream. You said good? Okay. Alrighty. Yeah, a lot of story time today. I also have 3 different slideshows I made. I originally wanted to make 1 slideshow, but my computer hates me, so I had to make 3 separate slideshows instead of just 1, so it is what it is. Alrighty, mate. Where is it? これかな? Jaja! Yeah, sadly chat is gonna be covered over by my photos. Also, for some reason, half my photos, I realized while organizing them, half of them are just food photos, so... I don't know what that says about me, but... 2 PM for you. Sokka. You can turn it up a little bit? Okay. Mate. I think that should work, hopefully. Wakannai. Mate. Let me get a little bit more water. Alrighty, this is gonna be covering kind of a really... how do I say it? It's gonna be like a month condensed into a few story times, ne? Looks good, Dayone. It was very yummy. Why is it that it looks like a duck? A duck? Wait, what? Anna the foodie? Nah. Anna became the food reviewer, oh no? Hi, you! Welcome. Alright, so this was like one of the very first things I had, I think, in Japan. But as you can tell, this is a parfait. And I did have this one in Tokyo, and it was very yummy. So I don't know if I ever mentioned this to you guys before. So when I actually came to Japan for the first 2 weeks or so, Cafe Tenjo actually came with me. I realized I kind of like did not mention that to you guys, but yeah, Cafe Tenjo did come with me for like the first 2 weeks to help me get settled in. So I did a lot of these things with Cafe Tenjo actually. Like get this parfait with her name. Thought this was gonna be a day stream for me, but apparently it's earlier than I thought. Oh, gomenne. Gomenne. I'm doing fine here. I hope you have a good time. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Alrighty, but as you can tell, this was like an everything parfait, and I never had a parfait like this before, so I was very, very excited for this one, and I can happily say it was a 10 out of 10. Very good. It has like literally every kind of fruit on there, and then pudding on top. I don't have a lot of story with this one, besides the fact that it was very pretty and I wanted to share it with chat, so... Cafe Tenjo, a true protective mother. That's funny, that's funny. Alrighty, but yeah, that was my parfait. If you can kind of see in the background, there's like a strawberry shaped ice. That was Cafe Tenjo's. Ichigo kakigori ne. Ito. But yeah, it was super, super yummy ne. Alrighty, next slide. Alrighty, okay. So from... This was all before I actually entered Big Brain School in Japan. Let me get a little bit of jasmine tea. Mate. So I actually went to some place in Japan called Kusatsu Onsen, and it was a wonderful experience. It was such a nice experience. So if you don't know what Kusatsu Onsen is, essentially it's a nandakke. It's like a hot springs village kana. I don't know if that makes any sense, but yeah. Hi Greed, welcome. Curious about how much that parfait actually cost. I'm not gonna lie, I low-key do not remember. It's been a while. I think that was the very... It's been almost a month ago, so I can't remember exactly how much it was. Wakanai. Gomen. But yeah, this was Kusatsu, and it was very, very nice. It was a hot spring or onsen town. It was very, very nice. 10 out of 10 recommend if you ever get the chance to visit. And I have a few other photos from there as well. Mate. It literally looks like these are professional photos, I swear. The scenery was so beautiful now. And mate. I think I have one more photo as well. So essentially it's like the main water part. I don't know if this makes any sense. The main hot springs is called Yubatake, and basically it provides or filters water into other onsen around the town. But the water's supposed to be like really, really good for like skin and stuff now, because it has like tons of minerals, etc. now. Let me do a little bit more water now. But I think it was definitely one of my favorite places I visited, just because it's definitely, the scenery is just beautiful now. So this is actually also in the same area as well. As you can tell, this is a capybara. I love them. I would die for them. If I could pet a capybara every day in my life, I would do that instantly. I got the opportunity to basically feed this capybara and pet the capybara, and I can now die happy. I don't have much more to say other than I love him. He's just such a respectable gentleman, you know? the coconut doggy. And I can confirm, if you guys have ever felt like a straw broom before, basically, like, take a straw broom but make it oily, like slightly oily, and that's what a capybara feels like. If that makes any sense. They seem so nice. Okay, so I found out actually at this place, I kind of knew this before, but basically capybaras are one of the sweetest, most gentle animals, and I guess like they don't have a lot of predators because essentially they're so nice that nothing wants to eat them, and just that fact makes me want to cry because that's just so cute, you know? Hi Luna! Loko. Capybara. Capybara. Anyone know that song? Is it just me? No, I know the song. Yes, but he is a distinguished gentleman. 10 out of 10. Would pet again. No. Alrighty. Oh, and this was at Kusatsu Onsen as well, ne? This was also at Kusatsu Onsen. I had a dango. Ichimok felt her love at first sight on a capybara. Hope you introduce yourself before you pet him. I did. I said, I'm Emma. May I pet your head? And he said yes. I had consent, I swear. They're so chill. They sit with crocodile smiles. I heard about that. I did hear about that. The whole crocodile sitting thingy. I heard about that on, I think, social media kana? Wakanai kedo ne. But yeah, and this is a, なんだっけ Kinako mochi dango みたいなものね。But essentially, this is like mochi and it's cooked and it has a sweet peanut powder on it. It's super yummy. And then again in the background, you can kind of see Kusatsu Onsen once again. Let me get a little bit more tea. Because I realized I am not used to talking this much. I have not talked this much since last week. I finished reading a book today, so good. My day's even better now that Anna's live. Thank you. I had consent, I swear, and not 2023. Alrighty, next photo. Matte. Ah, this is Kusatsu Onsen at nighttime. It's very, very pretty. I think half my photos are actually just from Kusatsu Onsen, just because I literally loved it so much. That's all I have to say. I would definitely go again if I ever had the chance to. It's just so, I guess the ambience of the place, it's just so relaxing, yeah? But I do remember when Cabin Tenjo and I tried to like initially get out there, we almost ended up like getting lost because it was really confusing on how to actually get out there. And we accidentally took like one of the last trains of the night and the last bus of the night, so we ended up getting there very, very late the first day now. But it was still like a really great experience overall, yeah? Alrighty, next. Matte. Ah, naruhodo. Okay. Different area, yeah? Did you visit the onsen or are you studying near it? I visited the onsen. And after taking over Japan, I have consent, I swear. I swear I did. It's a different night, だよね. Alrighty, so this is actually a different area. This is another onsen, actually. This is actually another onsen that Kavitacho and I went to as well. Matte, let me get a little more water. My throat is drying out. Yabai. Okay, so this area was actually called Asamushi. And basically, it's really inaka-boy. It's like really a rural Japan. But Cafe Tenjo and I went here as well because we are very big onsen fans, so... This is like the view from the hotel we stayed at. And something I found out while I was out there is this. Mate. Okay, so you may be wondering what this is exactly. At first I wasn't sure either, because I saw like a cutout like this also at Kusatsu Onsen, and originally I wasn't sure what it was. Dayone. Because at first I was like, oh, is it a VTuber perhaps, perchance? So I ended up looking up what it is, and it's actually a campaign series called Onsen Musume. And basically they took every single hot springs or onsen in Japan and made it into an anime character. So this was the character for Asamushi Onsen, which is actually really, really interesting in my opinion. But essentially, like, nandake. I may or may not have bought merch of this character because I thought it was very, very cute. So yes, capitalism did convince me to buy stuff today. It popped off today. Because Japan, I feel like one thing they're very famous for, I'm pretty sure you guys know this already, but one thing Japan's really famous for, in my opinion, is taking something and making it into an anime girl, dayone. But I can confirm, I can confirm that. I actually don't dislike this concept because I kind of think it's cute that you can go to the different like onsen and buy merch of the different characters. So little onsen becomes wife no mama. Indeed. Wonder if people have yabai. The animated hot springs. I heard that an anime may or may not be coming out based on these characters. Wakanai. And for some reason they're all anime girls or some kind of anime character. Dayone. Mate, let me reposition my seat. Mate. But indeed, this was the character for Asamushi. It was definitely an experience, I have to say. And yeah. Next photo, mate. Okay, I have to go to the second PowerPoint, mate. Mate, minna. これかな? Cha-chang! Let me get a little more tea, ne? Well, alrighty. This was actually one of the bentos I had, I think. This was coming back from Asamushi, wakanai kedo. It's been a while. But yeah, that was my Ekiben, which is essentially a bento you eat on a Shinkansen, or a bullet train. So yeah, I had this one. It was very pretty, so I took a photo of it. And yes, I am realizing just how many food photos I have in all of my slideshows. And then I also have some green tea because Sasuga Ojo-sama. And I also have a grape jelly drink as well. Mate. Joey also said that Japan has mascots for every region to kind of promote them or represent them in some anime characters. Suka. I guess anime girls sell. At least they do when I'm around. I definitely may or may not have bought a lot of merch based on that character, but maybe or may not have done that. For a second, I thought the bottle was hand sanitizer. Yaba is Rosore. Futsama. I am a... Nandake. I am a food connoisseur, sama. Because I'm Ocho-sama kara ne. already, but that is my Ekeben. And I think I have a different toggle for the next slide. Alright, so this is actually... So we've gone on an adventure now. We've gone from Tokyo to... Tokyo to... Kusatsu to Asamushi. And now this is Kyoto. Kyoto, ne? And yeah, Kabukicho was here as well. But essentially, this is Inari Shrine. And I made a very good and bad decision. Okay, so if you know anything about Inari Shrine, essentially the way this shrine is built is that there's the main shrine on the bottom and there's a bunch of torii gates, which are essentially like those red gates, and essentially if you climb through all of them, it's supposed to be like a... I can't remember exactly, but it's supposed to be like good luck kind of thingy, I think. Me helps. But I decided to climb the entire thing, which is essentially the equivalent to climbing a mountain for 2 hours. So let's just say that day I touched a lot of grass, ne? Let me get a little bit more tea, ne? Like granted, the view was very beautiful and like the whole area was very pretty, as you can tell. I think I have another photo as well. ちょっと待ってみんな。これかな？あ、これじゃないね。待って。これだけかな? Okay, maybe just this photo. I thought I had another one in here, but maybe I don't. But essentially, as you can see, there's tons of stairs, and I climbed stairs for essentially 2 hours. And the next day, I was definitely me helps in pain. Let's just say the train stations and the husband knows. Maybe that could ease Anna's hatred towards trains. Speaking of trains, I forgot to mention this. I don't know if I mentioned this in the last stream, but I found out recently that I get bullet train sick now. Because I've always gotten motion sick very easily. Like Minecraft makes me motion sick, and nandake. Cars make me motion sick, and buses make me motion sick, and sometimes planes. But most recently, bullet trains actually made me very, very motion sick. It was very, very bad. No. Actually, on the same train where I showed you that bento photo, これかな? 待って。この写真じゃない。この写真. This photo, it was on this train that I got very, very sick now. And after that, I had to go to a basically medicine shop and buy train sickness medicine. You received a good blessing and strength your kneecaps in the process. 確かにね. How does oolong tea taste now that you're in Japan? Have easy access to it? I really like it. I've been basically now that bottled tea is like so easy for me to get, I've been basically drinking tea twice a day. Like twice a day every day. Like today I only had coffee and jasmine tea, but you get the point. Every day I'm drinking tea though, ne? As I take another sip of tea and drop the lid on my lap. Yeah, bye. Voice crack. Anna touched grass for good luck down there. The only scary part I have to say of the whole walk is the higher I got up, I swear, the more and more spiders I found on the walk. Okay, I'm just gonna go backwards in the slideshow because I realized these are kind of out of order, but... So essentially halfway up, like I said, it was 2 hours. I think after the first hour, I decided to take a little break because they have like little shops up there, and I got some kakigori. Or some really big fancy Japanese shaved ice. And this one was super yummy. This one is lemon flavored now. So basically the worst best button now is to get you to play VR Drink. Yeah, but it's what I knew. But essentially, yeah, this was kakigori, which is Japanese shaved ice, and this one was really good. It was like I said, lemon flavor. It was just the most refreshing thing I think to have after an hour of climbing stairs. I think it was at this point where I was like, okay, it can't be that much further. So I asked the like workers, I was like, okay, how much more do I have left? And they were like, an hour. And I was like, okay. Definitely halfway through, I was like, do I go back down the stairs or do I fight through it? But I fought through it. I fought through it. I did it because I'm Ojo-sama and I had to assert my dominance. Anyways. I'm not usually a big fan of tea because my father is addicted to chai. Don't want to curse on until wakata. I wouldn't know what it's like to have an addiction to coffee or tea, but I can imagine it's pretty bad, ne? Don't eat the yellows. Dun dun dun. I honestly did not think about the fact that this is indeed yellow snow. Yabai ne. I thought for a second stop drinking coffee, but nah. No, I actually every day I do drink coffee. I think it was yesterday I had explained to a friend of mine that I was going through kind of withdrawals because it was already like I think around 3 p.m. and I hadn't had coffee and I started getting like a horrible headache. He drinks it like 5 or 6 times a day. Dang, 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 dang. In another world, Anna gave up and now lives there. Oh, I can imagine that, yeah. I mean, chipmunks are built for climbing. I mean, they're built for climbing, but not climbing stairs, you know? It's different, yeah. Oh, Richie, mate. Ah, yeah, I am going backwards in the slideshow. It's okay. This was actually the meal I had before I climbed the shrine, and as you can tell, that may or may not be a cup of coffee. It was an iced mocha. And then this was like a sandwich, but it was really, really yummy. It was very small, but very yummy. I think it had like camembert cheese and then apples and then a few other things. It was very refreshing, very yummy. 10 out of 10. Oh, more. Yeah, coffee withdrawals? What? Nah, what? But it was on a bucket as well. It was very yummy. Also, it was very, very pretty photo as well, so I had to include it as well, man. Japanese subway. やばいそれね。あ、待って。Yeah! Okay. I think this was like the last meal I had with Cafe Tenjo before she headed back to the cafe. But these are the famous fluffy Japanese pancakes. These ones, I ordered the one that had tons of fruit on it, but it was super yummy. Super yummy, yeah? Let me get a little bit more tea, yeah? I don't need coffee because I'm a morning person, not by choice, because I had to wake up for school. Oh, suka. Also, let me get some water as well, because I've been drinking tea and no water. But I will drink coffee if you offer me some. Ah, naruhodo. A true loyal chipmate indeed. Alrighty, but yeah, I have to say, I may or may not be addicted to Japanese pancakes. Like, I know a lot of people, some people love them and some people do not. Because I know a lot of people say they taste too much just like eggs, but I love them. I've also wanted to try fluffy Japanese pancakes. I had never tried them actually at a cafe before. I had only made them myself, so it was very satisfying. Okay, mate. Stopped drinking coffee 3 days ago. I hope that's where my headache comes from. Ah, my helps. That could be a withdrawal headache, yeah? hold on. Alrighty, 待って待って。待って待って。Hi John, welcome. I don't like fruit, cause most of them are sweet and you don't like sweets. More of a spice person. なるほど. Watching all these fruits is a headache. I'm a big fan of fruit, I am sorry. Alrighty, okay. So this is actually, there's a story behind this little drawing I included here. So essentially, M-chan, I mentioned M-chan in my last stream, I think. She's one of my friends that I live with right now. So she is very, very good at Japanese calligraphy. And like, I admire it a lot because it's something I cannot do at all. But she decided to teach me a little bit, and I started like doing it regular style, but after like doing a few different kanji, essentially I wanted to try something else, and she said to do whatever I wanted to do, so I started drawing with the brush, and at first I had to get used to like the line weight, mitaina thingy, like how hard to press the brush and stuff. But after getting like the hang of it, I was able to draw a very fancy eyeball. I'm very proud of how it turned out. And in the corner, you can kind of see the farthest left is may or may not be me. May or may not be self-portrait. Who knows? Mayhaps. But yeah, and the funniest part about this drawing is once I was finished, M-chan actually, she's kind of like, she's my doormate, but she's kind of like the doormate mom in my opinion, because without my knowledge, she like hung up my art on the fridge. Because we all like share a fridge, a big fridge, and yeah, M-chan hung this up on the fridge without telling me. But I appreciate it regardless, ne? 待って。 I think, let me see. Is that it for this one? I have one more kito. got it, 待って。 Morning, hi, welcome. Let me get some water. Alrighty, I also want to share a few things that I did purchase recently, so as you can tell, this is a watch charger. So I have had my watch for a while. That's kind of how I do the whole heart monitor kind of ish. But I actually bought this little guy and he holds the chargers in place. And like I just love him. I love him. He's like fuzzy and he's small and he makes me happy, so I wanted to share it with the Chipmates as well, ne? If you guys have a name for him in chat, please let me know. But I love him. I would die for him. He's just a little guy, ne? He's just a little guy. What is that? How do I get one? I call him... Okay, so in Japan, a really big thing they have is called gashapon. And basically, it's essentially you put in money, like yen, into a machine. You twist the dial and you get a random character. It's basically gacha, but in person. It's in real life gacha, essentially. And so, I did the gacha and I won him, and my life is complete now. With this and the capybara thing, my life is completed now, officially. You better believe that little guy has been planted by Annabelle for what? Nah. What? I would never put him. Nah. Not the gacha again. Not the gacha again. Why? I don't have an addiction to gacha. That would be crazy. What? Anyways, mate. I also bought, I think I mentioned this actually in my last stream as well, but I wanted to show you guys as well the Project Sekai merch. So essentially, I bought the as you guys know, I really like Wonderland Showtime, so I bought the entire set for Wonderland Showtime because I love all of them. However, I think you guys probably know this if you've watched my Project Sekai streams, but my favorite character surprisingly is on from Vivid Bad Squad, so I decided I got very lucky. I got very lucky because I bought a blind box of the Vivid Bad Squad characters, and I got very lucky because I actually got Anne on there. So now I have all my favorite characters from Project Sekai, and I'm very, very happy they are on my desk right now. I'm a very happy chipmunk now. It's a very non-convincing no. Oh, mama. But yeah, aren't they cute? I love them. We have Tsukasa, Emu, Rui, Nene, Anne, and Miku. I am very happy. But now, I have a very full desk, because my desk is very small. So besides having my streaming equipment, I have literally not a lot of room. So I have that, and then I have like just my chargers and stuff now. A Momo. Alrighty. What else did I have in this lineup there? I cannot remember. Ah, got in there, got in there. Let me get a little bit more water. This was so yummy. Okay, this was actually out of order because I went here with Cafe Tensho as well now. But essentially, looks like the stuff my cat brings me every morning. I'm the one who eats Showtime characters now. But this is essentially like, a traditional Japanese sweets kind of thing. I don't know how to explain it exactly. But in this case, the thing on the floor, the drink is an iced matcha, which was very, very yummy. And then, I'm pulling a blank of the name of this dessert. Oh my gosh, it's something anmitsu kana? Anmitsu kana? I think it's anmitsu. I may be wrong. I'm trying to remember. But essentially, inside is a variety of different Japanese sweets. There's like agar jelly. There's like red beans, and there's little mochi. And then there's a little bit of ice cream as well, and the ice cream is kinako flavored. Oh mama! I'm a big fan of kinako, so I really enjoyed this one. And on top of it, it's just so pretty, so I had to take a photo there. And then the little syrup is actually like sugar for the iced matcha, and then the brown thing is also like a brown sugar syrup for the anmitsu, the little bowl with the different colored thingies there. 10 out of 10, but definitely a very traditional Japanese dessert, and like I feel like you have to be a really big fan of like kinako or red bean flavor to enjoy this one, but in terms of like photos and stuff, it's so pretty to look at now. It's also very yummy in my opinion, but probably one of the more expensive desserts I did buy during my first month now. So I definitely, if I ever go back to this cafe, it may be a while before I go back, just because it was actually probably the most pricey one there. Because usually most of the desserts here in Japan aren't too bad price-wise, but this one was a little bit more on the pricey side in my opinion now. But still very, very pretty now. Alrighty. Okay, I have one more slideshow thing. Let me see if I can set it up. Matte matte. これかな? Jajang! Yes. Okay, because this photo was supposed to go with the other. This is part of the Inari shrine I climbed. Okay, I don't know how the photos ended up out of order like this, but it is what it is, ne? Let me get a little bit more water, but it was super pretty, ne? I really love the tori. The tori. I cannot talk today, I swear. It was actually really hard to get this photo as well because there's so many people walking up and down that I had to wait until the coast was clear, and I was able to get a nice photo without any humans in it. Oh. Alrighty, I do not remember what other photos I have in here, so we'll just play it by ear now. Mate, that's for last. Okay, let's look at this one first. Alrighty, so this one essentially is with my dorm mates and my new friends in the dorm. We actually ended up making these, and these are okonomiyaki. And essentially, it's like a savory pancake of sorts, and inside there's like meat and cabbage and super yummy. But I was in charge of decorating them, so that was my job. I was in charge of using the mayonnaise to decorate the top of them. Because as you guys probably know, I'm very good at baking, but I'm not the strongest at cooking itself. Definitely not because of Kitchen Simulator or anything like that, right? No. But I always like help out when we're cooking stuff as a group at the dorm. But I'm not very good, so I'm having a lot of people teach me stuff because we actually do not have an oven at the dorm we are at, which is very sad because my one strength in the kitchen was taken away from me. So now I'm in charge of helping with like mixing and decorating things. But it was very yummy, yeah? I use the famous blah toy. The famous toy is yeah? Meat, cabbage, and mayonnaise and salt. It's very yummy, very yummy. But I had a flux the stuff our dorm made. Alrighty, and that leads us to our last photo I have prepared, I think. Mate. Which is, you guys saw it already, but Mate, let me switch my chair around real quickly. Mate. Wow. I just realized that probably made no sense. I was changing my seating position. Because my other leg is falling asleep now. Okay, so before Cabby Tenjo left, this was the gift she gave me. And this is a baby bonsai tree. And for some reason it has these little, I'm not sure if it's fruit or like what it is. I'm not really sure what it is. It has these little balls, but they were green at first, but now they keep growing and they're turning orange as fall comes around. So I'm not really sure what it's supposed to be, but it kind of reminds me of like a persimmon tree. But it's super cute, isn't it? Also, I want to give it a name, but I haven't thought of a good name for him yet. Or her. But yeah, that's basically all my photos from Japan from the first month, yeah? Let me get a little bit more water. So essentially, in conclusion, I ate a lot of food. I ate a lot of fancy food is basically the conclusion of this stream, yeah? Praise the bonsai tree, bonsai, bonsai tree. Blossoms wakanai. It's more like fruit or like... They're not flowers, I don't think. Wakanai. This is a bonsai, looks very different than the usual patterns I see down there. I was also very surprised, but evidently, according to Cafe Denjo, it is a bonsai. She said she bought it from a bonsai shop, so... I think I believe her. I think it is. It's just very... I agree, it looks very different from like a normal bonsai in there. Is it edible? I'm actually not sure if it is edible or not, to be honest. I was talking to M-chan about the same thing, and she's like, Anna, why don't you try it? And I was like, I don't want to die. Because for all I know, it could be poison, yeah? Does anyone in chat want to try it? So cute. Good night, everyone. I have a marvelous day and a smile. Alrighty, well, thanks for stopping by. Thank you. It was good seeing you in chat today. Onsen foods capybara into nice juice. Yes. Okay. In the meantime, as we talk some more, I'm gonna put the capybara back on screen because that is honestly the best photo I have. In my biased opinion, but there. He's such a good boy. He's just such a good boy. He's such a distinguished gentleman. Like everything about him, his posture, the way he sits, the way he looks. I just love him. I love him. I nominate Cousin to try the forbidden fruit. Yeah, but I know. Guess I don't know enough about bonsais to judge. Apologize to copy potential for my ignorance. No worries at all. I don't know much about bonsai as well, so I also wasn't sure if it was a bonsai or not. Nah. But essentially, definitely, the first month has been going very well. There's definitely been a few cultural differences, but nothing too bad so far. Besides that, definitely had a great time traveling around before classes started. But now that classes have started, I have been dying slightly in terms of like tons of homework and stuff. Like 例えばね, for example, I think today alone I had like an essay I had to finish, and then 3 pages of writing work, and then listening assignment, and then also a なんだっけ I have a test tomorrow as well, but it's gonna be fine. It's fine. Because I studied already. Because I am a good お嬢様ね. The capybara just needs a little top hat. I agree. I want to edit one on him now. That would be so cute. If you look up gentleman, this is the first picture that comes up. I agree 100%, yeah? Are you in like 12 courses? I am indeed in 12 courses. I am. Indeed. Where do capybaras usually live? I mean, which parts of the world? I don't actually know. I know a lot of them are in Japan for some reason. I don't know if they're like native here though or not. わかんない. Crazy Chipmunk, why? No. What the? Yeah, like I mentioned in Discord, originally I woke up this morning and I wanted to stream, but then I looked at the time and I realized I slept past my alarm. Because last night, the night before yesterday, yesterday, I went out with some friends to do hot pot, and I actually ended up staying out later than I wanted to, and then when I got back, M-chan wanted to talk, and I talked to M-chan, and then when I found the time, I realized it was late, and then I still needed to call Cafe Tencho at night because I hadn't called her in like 2 days. And by the time I went to bed, it was like 3 a.m. I think. And usually I try to wake up at like なんだっけ like 9 a.m. to stream here in Japan, but when I woke up it was 11. めっちゃやばいね。めっちゃやばい. Also, because I have early morning classes every day, Monday through Friday, so I'm gonna have to figure out how I'm gonna fall asleep tonight, ne? But it will be fun. It will be fun, probably. It will be fine. Meows. Down with the homework. I agree. Once I take over the entire world, the first thing that goes is the homework, ne? The Japanese crazy with their homework? I feel like actually there's surprisingly more tests than homework in my opinion. わかんないけどね. Like so far, last week I had 4 exams. There's still like tons of homework, but I feel like less homework than my usual paper in school, but more exams than my usual paper in school, ne? I think besides that, yeah, school hasn't been too bad so far. It hasn't been too bad. The teachers have all been super nice, and all the people have been super nice. But definitely having early morning classes every day has definitely been a challenge for sure, yeah? More tests and homework, I've never had until now. Like usually I think in a week I've had up to 2 tests. Usually, but 4 tests was intense, I have to say. love the capybara so much now. I don't know what about capybaras make me so happy, but I think one of the main things is when I gotta feed the capybara, their eyes are so far back on their head that it couldn't see. It couldn't see the food in front of it, so I had to I kept missing the leaf I tried to feed it. It was so cute. I wanted to get the video up here today to show you guys, but my computer was being not very friendly and I could not get the videos to work on OBS sadly. Oh mama. 4 tests and starting when? Oh no, last week I had 4 tests. Oh, 待って. Let me get a little bit more waterね. And I also can't go into too much personal details on this, but essentially, without going into too much detail, I did have a lot of issues with paperwork while I was here in Japan because of a few unavoidable circumstances now. Primarily with certain things getting lost, etc. Without my control over things getting lost, and essentially because of that, I've also been super busy trying to get paperwork settled here in Japan now. But besides that, the country's been very nice and the people have been very, very nice now. Yeah, definitely just schoolwork has been a lot, and then a lot of paperwork now. But hopefully the paperwork stuff should be slowing down eventually, because I did a lot of stuff on Friday to get things basically settled, but 4 tests in 1 week? Yes, indeed. And I also have, I haven't checked my schedule for this week, but I know I have a test tomorrow, and I think I have 2 more tests on Tuesday と思うけど、わかんないね。Don't mind homework because I usually learn more from homework than from teachers. なるほど。Rat roll. But besides that, the food has been super yummy. The food has been 10 out of 10. I love the convenience stores. Also, I don't know if you guys have seen, I know these were going around, or kind of viral on the internet, but the smoothie machines at 7-Eleven are as magical as people make them out to be. I love them. Generally had really good teachers who always learn more from them than the homework can just be. Oh, そっか. I think kind of the style, probably different Japanese universities are different in the way they do things. But the one I'm at currently, the style is kind of like, わかんないけど, yeah, definitely a lot more tests, and then there's definitely a lot of self-study as well with the homework on, kind of like the format where you get the homework and then you're expected to ask teachers questions on homework the next day during the grading. わかんないけど, if that makes any sense. All these food trips only makes it full blah 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 blah. If Anna's wrote the fat pepper. Nah, I've been walking so much, man. I also run in the morning, so it's okay. Usually, I usually close my exercise blah 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 blah. I cannot talk. Usually I close my exercise rings at the cafe. But recently I've been closing all, I don't know how much you guys know about the rings on watches and stuff. But essentially there's an exercise ring, there's a standing ring, and there's a movement ring. But recently I've been closing all 3 every day now. I think also it's thanks to that 2-hour stair climb I did. Also I limit myself to 1 dessert per day. Because it'd be very yabai otherwise. You haven't had the 7-Eleven smoothies before? I thought they were new, but are they not new? Mate. Oh, plus you're still friends with a few of them. Still from... naruhodo. Oh, I've seen that. I told most of my teachers because to them it's a job and not responsible. Naruhodo. Wakatta. If you ask questions you don't get, they'll just so ka. There definitely are teachers like that as well, né? Definitely, I feel like there's definitely two kinds of teachers in this world. There's like really great teachers that will be like, at least I noticed when I got to big brain school, there seems to be two kinds of teachers. There's like the one teacher that will almost be like your best friend and they really want to see you succeed, and they're so chill usually. And the other type of teacher kind of just wants to see the world burn and you along with it, eh? I don't know if that makes any sense, but yeah. I hear a lot of teachers treat it strictly as a job, not passion, homo. Been really lucky with mine. Homo. I've also been, I want to say I've only had like maybe 2 teachers that have wanted to see the world burn, but besides that, I've had fairly good professors as well, thankfully, I have to say, no? 7-Eleven has had smoothies since I've been born. Maji? Eh? 本当にかな? Let me get a little bit more だったね. At the end, it somehow becomes the students for not paying attention in class. やばいね. I think the roughest experience I did have in a class is I had to switch one of my classes. I think during the first week of school, big brain school, when the classes first started up, one of my classes I actually had to switch into another class. And it was not a big deal. It was just me switching times for certain classes. But I had missed one exam, and the teacher told me to like take it home and work on it. And I was like, okay, I can do that. But when I brought it back the next day, essentially, I did well on it, but she only gave me, I think it was half credit because I missed the initial test, which I understood why that happened, but at the same time, I was kind of slightly salty because, I bunked the desk. I actually bunked the mic. I was slightly salty because I couldn't help the fact that I wasn't in the class, but it is what it is, ne? Homo. So there are definitely teachers like that, but she's super nice. It's just, yabai. Kazuma no eating the Anna. What? Does Anna count as his right? No. No. Applies for teachers before uni. Most unis have friendly teachers. Naruhodo. Mic bunk. It's really hard not to bunk the mic because I'm so used to having the mic on a mic stand, and now it's just on my desk. So it's in a very bunkable position now. Oh, 2 questions. What types of tea does Anna like best? Oh, and does Anna like sticky chai? Imate. What tea do I like best? This. I don't know if this counts, but I really like boba tea. Okay, if we're talking about tea without... Okay, number 1 in my heart is boba tea, because I really like boba tea. But I know that's like more of like a separate thing. So if we have to talk about tea, probably jasmine tea and then hojicha. And hojicha is like a roasted green tea. It's very, very yummy. Highly recommend. It's kind of similar to regular green tea, but it's more of an amber brown color, and the flavor is more almost savory, if that makes any sense. わかんないけどね. And sticky chai. I have to ask, what is sticky chai? I've had chai before, but is there a difference between chai and sticky chai? Mate. I do like chai, if that's the question though. I do like chai. Mama. Room must be very small. How very typical Japan. It is a very small room indeed. It's kind of the size of a hallway. Mama. Which I like that I have my own room without a roommate, but at the same time, definitely like the walls are thin. I have to get used to like, I think there's a slight echo of my own voice, and I don't know if there's anything I can do about it, but I have to also get used to hearing that as well. Mama. Boba cats? Oh, yes, yes, yes. I love a strawberry milk tea boba. That is my favorite. Probably that or jasmine milk tea boba, ne? Uni teachers are generally there because I want to be on like a number of pre-uni teachers. Ah, soka soka. Naruhodo ne. I went to the store. Our cats ran out of food. Hello again. Hi Alex! Welcome back. Shit, what that look okay? Matte. Reposition my seat. Oh, right now, okay. I feel like lately, my level of cheer has been getting worse and worse and worse. Okay, hear me out. So first I had a gaming chair. But then the gaming chair broke, essentially, and then I had a broken gaming chair. Also, excuse the voice crack, that was very yabai. And then after that, I had my cafe chair, which was like, it was still a pretty good chair, but it wasn't a gaming chair, and it had like no arms on it. It was just like a chair with wheels. And now here in my dorm, I have a plastic chair, and it's very, not very comfy, but I bought a cushion for it. But the cushion keeps sliding around, so if I like struggle to switch the legs I'm sitting on, that is why. Oh, I guess in Luna you get to pick the classes and teachers that are usually friendly. Ah, naruhodo ne. Could also be the case on Momo. There's a different sticky chai. I have a is loosely. Ah, matte. Let's sleep with box cinnamon, cardamom, star anise, Australian honey. Oh, you steep it in hot milk only, not what? Oh, oishisuo sore. That sounds really yummy. I don't know if I've had that actually. I really want to try that though. That sounds really amazing. Level of chair. Like in terms of having an amazing chair to like not very good chair, I think right now I'm on a plastic chair that has no wheels. The level of chair has lowered. At least it's not like at least it's not a stool yet. It's like, I feel like that's one more step down as a stool now. Let me get a little bit more water now. Jasmine milk tea with mango boba is my favorite boba. Oh, nice. I'm also just a big fan of the original, like, tapioca tea, like the classic brown boba, ne? Oh, momo. Originally, since I was doing well in my uni, my mother wanted me to become a uni teacher. Oh, but you don't want to be... Said no, because you don't want to be forced to be nice. Ah, naruhodo. If you get those smaller ratchet strap type, type straps, you could... Ah, naruhodo. To keep the cushion brush. Tashikani. I should probably do that, to be honest. You've only had sticky chai. Oh, soka. Naruhodo ne. I feel like this may be offensive to people who have had chai, but I've only had either chai from the concentrate, unless that is sticky chai. I've had like the concentrate chai that you add milk to and ice, and then I've had like the chai tea bags which you add the hot water to, but that's only to... Unless the milk one, unless the concentrate is sticky chai, wakanai. Mayhaps it's similar? Mayhaps. Japan yes, also, did Japan turn out to be not what you imagined it to be, or no contrary, very close? I think I had a good idea kind of before coming, just because I did come here a lot growing up with Cafe Tenjone. So I kind of had a good idea of what the culture was kind of gonna be like, if that makes any sense. But I think the biggest culture gap that I've had so far that I wasn't expecting was just with the school system, yeah? And not that it's bad, it's just different, yeah? Oh, mama. I gotta go from getting hot. Okay, okay. Thanks for stopping by, Mike. 待って待って。Or double-sided tape. なるほど。For the cushion? ね。Indeed ですね。But definitely, I think there hasn't been many cons, to be honest. There hasn't been many cons. There's been mostly only good so far. Good pros. I'm very happy to be where I am right now. I'm very thankful too. I'm glad that I still have a way to stream as well. I'm very thankful for that as well, yeah? Although it is difficult sometimes with the... It is difficult sometimes with the new time change, but I'm glad you guys are so flexible, yeah? Because definitely there's more people than I thought there was initially gonna be today, yeah? Oh, 待って待って。Sticky chai is made with honey in it. Oh, そっかそっか。Like already mixed the leaves. ですよね。ですよね。By the way, do you just call it chai or do you call it chai tea? This could make it or break it for us as friends. I just call it chai, né? I know it's a huge debate. I usually just call it chai personally, né? Or like a chai latte. But latte is essentially just with milk, né? A primary con no oven. 確かにね、確かに。Chai tea chai means tea, bro. When I ask you for coffee with a cup of cream. I know what you're quoting. Hi, Rizagan! Welcome. Drill a hole in the cushion and screw them in place. Yeah, nice one. That was the most extreme take on how to get the cushion to stay. Actually helping me pass the time, so I'm more happy about it being around. Manji kana. I think I'm gonna do a poll later, but I definitely want to know if you guys prefer the later night streams or the earlier morning streams there. Or I can maybe perhaps do it like half early, half late. I'll definitely do a poll perhaps on either Twitter or the community tab on YouTube. わかんないけど今ね。Now I want coffee with cream. Let me get a little bit more tea. How will the streams be regular or sometimes impossible? Most likely once a week, nah? That's my goal anyways, is to try to do at least once a week. That's from Spooderman? It is indeed from Spooderman. Do you want some non-bread with that tea or cream? Oh, I actually had Indian food for dinner tonight. It was very yummy. So there's actually an Indian restaurant not too far from where I live right now. But, oh my gosh, there's one thing I've never had, like, cheese naan before. I've only had, like, regular naan or, like, garlic naan. But they have cheese naan, and I am addicted now. I'm so addicted. It's basically like cheese. It's basically like if you had cheese pizza but made it 10 times better, né? So I think what I had for dinner, it was like a chicken paneer and then saffron rice and then the cheese naan. It was very good. And a salad as well. It was very yummy, very yummy. I think I'll just settle for the sugary sugar. The sugary sugar, ne? I also... What did I do on the weekend? I know Friday was very busy for me because I had classes until very late, and then I had a lot of paperwork stuff I had to get done. And then I started on a new crochet thing, and I was very happy to do that because I honestly have not had a lot of time to crochet since I got here in Japan, so I was very happy that I was able to start something a little bit. And then on Saturday I did a lot of cleaning. I had to clean up my dorm room because it was starting to get a little disorganized, and I did my laundry, and then I went out to hot pot with some friends, and half the hot pot was extremely spicy, so I did not touch it. But okay. Short side note story time about the hot pot place. It was really good, don't get me wrong, but one crazy thing is that some of the hot pot was so spicy that the restaurant itself felt spicy. Like the air in the restaurant when you breathed in, I couldn't help but like cough because you were like breathing in the spicy. The air was spicy essentially. And like, if you guys know anything about me, which you probably do at this point, I am very weak when it comes to spicy food, so it was very yabai. Cheese nut is actually not good for you. Maji. Probably, I would assume not. I would assume it's not. It's just cheese and bread essentially. Yeah, after you moved to Japan, you eat Indian food? Well, I've had a lot of Japanese food as well, yeah? Indian food has a lot of vegetarian and healthy food options down there. Oh, what kind of hot pot? Half of it was... It looks like a half and half hot pot. Because I shared it with, I think, 5 other people down there. Half of it was like a tonkatsu broth kind of thing. So like a pork-based broth. And then it was like not spicy at all. And then the other side was super like level 2 spicy, bright red with tons of like hot peppers in it. But I think essentially as we were eating, it kind of got cross-contamination into the non-spicy side. And then eventually the non-spicy side became spicy. And like as the steam from the hot pot was like grazing into the air, you could feel the spice. Like in your nose and like in your eyes down there. How about it spicy? I think it was like a Chinese hot pot restaurant, I believe, because one of my friends from Big Brain School is actually a part-time worker there. Oh mama. So I think there's some hot pot that's not spicy, but they have also other hot pot that is very spicy. And a hot pot ramen stream. Indian food has lots of healthy options. My favorite is... Oh! Oh, yum. Hi, in the bear! Welcome to Gama! Homomo. Indeed. I think I've eaten... since I've been in Japan... I've had... let me see. I've had kind of the... How do I say? I've had kind of the typical Japanese foods and the less typical as well. Let me get some more tea. Mate. I've definitely had like ramen so far. The voice cracks are dying. That made no sense. The voice cracks are killing me. I've had definitely a lot of ramen. I've had curry. I've had a little bit of sushi. Also like convenience store sushi. I've tried oyakudon. I love oyakudon. Oyakudon is essentially a bowl of rice and then you have egg and chicken, like grilled chicken, and it's very yummy. Or not, I don't know if it's actually grilled. It's just like chicken, yeah? Mainly everything has been super yummy, yeah? But yeah, everything has been good so far. I think definitely the highlight of the trip has been seeing the capybara. Or not the trip, I'm gonna be living here for a year, so the highlight of so far living here has been seeing the capybara and going to Kusatsu. But I have like a lot of plans for the future as well. Like I know a lot of my friends have been talking about going to USJ, which is Universal Studios Japan, for like Halloween and stuff. And besides that, like I definitely want to go to other onsen as well, yeah? I'll try Mexican food, very similar Indian food, spicy, sort of healthy, lots of variety. Hi! Oh mama. I've had like some Mexican food before, yeah? A little bit, yeah? But I think... What else have I done? I'm trying to think. It's been a very long, but somehow... I don't know if this makes any sense. I feel like the month has been very long, but at the same time, it feels like it flew by so fast, né? I think definitely the weirdest difference was just not being able to stream for so long, né? And then I have to get used to going back to the whole pattern of not having a permanent setup. Like, I have to take down everything and re-put up everything again. Because I have such a small desk that I can't leave stuff up, sadly, nah. I do like spicy food, but I don't have any Mexican restaurants here. Ah, naruhodo, né? Besides that, what else have I tried? I'm trying to think. Or if you guys have any questions about life in Japan so far, feel free to put them in chat as well, okay? Because I think we have about a good 30 minutes, give or so, left, mama. Days feel long, but looking back, it seems to have flown by down there. Indeed, indeed. I think too, like, especially since school started up, it feels like the days go by really fast now. I think it's also weird because I have to switch from, like, I speak mostly during the day now, Japanese. So switching back to English is definitely weird on my brain as well now. If that makes any sense. Switch about that, okay. Pop, 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 pop. T, 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 T. Minutes left. Sad, no sad. I'll be back next week. Mama. Yeah, like I said, I'll definitely have to do that poll about... I'll have to do that poll about whether it's better to stream during the day or the night now. How's the weather been? How's the weather been? Surprisingly, it was really hot for the longest time. Very, very humid. But I think in the last 3 days or so, all of a sudden the temperature dropped like crazy and now it's kind of cold outside. And also now the sun has been setting around 5 p.m. which is kind of... In a way, I always think it's kind of sad when the sun starts setting early because it feels like the day is going by so fast now. No. But then I think I'm enjoying the weather right now because it's right before I think it's going to get very cold. Once fall actually like settles in and everything now. The food choices in my country are very small. Oh! Imitations without any flavor, not a bunny. I have the same problem, just not with the Japanese. Eh? How goes the operations for scouting out the best places for invasion? That's a secret. We can't talk about that. That's a secret, okay? We have to keep that under wraps, okay? They can't know that's why I'm here. They think I'm here to study Japanese, okay? Okay, we can't tell them we're here for invasion. Not yet. Patience, my Chipmates, patience. We have to wait till the time is right to strike. Same here, 50 degrees overnight. I think it was like in the high 90s to 80s here, which isn't that bad. Fahrenheit-wise, it was like 80s to 90s. But I think now it's down to like the 50s to 70s, so it was definitely a big drop all of a sudden, eh? And then in terms of like bad weather, nothing's been too bad, thankfully. I know that we did have one tsunami warning on a different area of Japan, so thankfully it wasn't close to where I was at, but definitely that was surprising as well, né? It's opposite here in Australia. Oh, only spring, but it's already hot. Ah! As most Australian summers went from cool Australian winter temperatures to summer temperatures. Ah, naruhodo. Temperature is definitely a weird thing, isn't it? Field Commander Kazuma reports good progress in France. Good progress in France. Bad imitations without any flavor. Well, but not wrong. I've seen a pair ever snow the whole world. GG? Eh? can't cook to save my life, so creating my own dish can be... Ah, suka suka. Naruhodo. I think so far, the only thing I've really managed to make on my own so far is I made pancakes for like my dorm mates, and that wasn't bad. That wasn't bad at all. But definitely, I'm not good at cooking meat. I feel like my weakness is cooking meat, nah? I don't know if that makes any sense, but I feel like I always just get nervous when it comes to meat because I'm always worried I'm gonna dry it out. But as you guys know, it's because I don't like rare meat, so so like I can't cook it to the way I like it because I feel like no one else would want to eat it, nah? I know, I think it was Marcello. Someone made a meme about that in the Discord and I could not stop laughing at that. I also sent that meme to Cafe Tencho as well. If you know, you know. But I sent that to Cafe Tencho as well and she was also like, how does your chat know you so well? Just realized, but the German in command of operations of France, I think I mixed it. Soka soka. But essentially, yeah, some of the memes, you guys are so creative. Some of the things that have been coming out on Discord are truly creative and it blows my mind. Look calm? I look can't we calm? Yeah? Singapore is very environmentally stable, protected country. Oh, it's a hot country over 25 degrees Celsius. Soka soka. It hurts me every time you say you like your meat. It hurts me every time you say you like your meat. What? I'm sorry. I can't. I'm sorry. I don't know what to say. I agree with you, Anna, because I can't eat any meat, even if it's a bit raw. Die. So if we ever snow, the whole world will really GG. Wakatta. Naruhodo ne. If it ever snows in Singapore, then Britain must be living in frost. Desyone. Nande da. Wait, why desyone? Nande da desyone? The ending of the desyone. Just been letting Marcel take over the clips and memes, because his ideas are much better. Marcel's really creative now. Like Marcel can always, they always manage to like make me laugh so hard with the clips now. So big thank you, Marcel, for all the amazing clips you put in the Discord. And if any of you guys are interested in joining joining the Discord, the link is in the description if you want to see very interesting memes and clips. Oh, we eat raw pork meat here. Suka! I heard about recently something they actually do eat in Japan that I did not know about. They have something called uma sashimi, which is essentially horse meat sashimi. And I don't know how to feel about that one. I don't know if I could bring myself. I'm usually really good about trying new foods, but like if it was cooked, that'd be one thing. But I feel like the fact it's sashimi, I don't know, man. I don't go over 37 in Singapore. If we get over 44 is jail, so imagine how. Suka. Cosmo, you guys eat so many random things, it doesn't count. It doesn't count. Ah, shucks. If Britain living in Frostpunk, Alaska, and yeah. Part of my idiot, like Roswell, desyone. We also eat horse or suka. Wait, do you eat raw horse though? Because raw sashimi, horse sashimi is like raw horse. Do you eat like raw horse or cooked horse? I'm curious. I feel like I would try cooked horse, but I don't know raw horse. I don't know. I'd have to think about it really hard. I'm usually very adventurous when it comes to trying things. Like, I'll usually try everything at least once before saying it's yummy or not. But raw horse, I don't know. Something about it puts me in a dilemma. Some conclusion, even Singapore. If Singapore ever snows, then we ain't living in Earth anymore. End of story. Basically, yes, Lamomo. Oh, Ricky, let me reposition my seat. Okay. Pretty? Yeah, that's basically been my life in Japan so far for the first month. I think. Yeah, everyone's been super nice. I've made lots of friends, thankfully. I was very nervous about it at first because I was worried about my Japanese level. I was like, I don't know if I can talk to people. But everyone's very kind here and they're very understanding that I speak Japanese kind of slowly, so... If the Ice Age comes again, yes, Singapore may snow. Ah. I think mostly because you're not sure. Ah, the horse meat. Anna, would you try human? No, I would not try human. That's where I draw the line right there. That's where I draw the line. I could not try human. I would never try chipmunk either. No. Absolutely not. No. A fun fact, you can make alcohol from fermented horse... Really? I did not know that, really? Fermented horse meat is called... Humus? 知らなかったね、それ。Turns out they're nice because they know even if they aren't that well. 待って。Turns out they're nice because they know if they aren't that we'll find them. Wait, what? Wait, what? I'm so confused. Wait, what? Mama. I think the other day... Depends on... Oh, we're talking about human meat. Is that the conversation we're having? Mati. Nande. Depends on the human. No. Also, none of you guys are eating chipmunks either, okay? That's like taboo here. Hi, hello, welcome. Good morning. I hope you had a very nice sleep. Please do not worry about what chat is currently talking about. I do not understand why they're talking about that kind of meat. Yeah, by now. Still a possibility of artificial. There's two very different conversations happening in chat, and both of them are very slightly concerning. I was making a joke that if humans were not nice, then us chipmates would find them and make them nice. Ah, not at all. I thought you were talking about eating wise. Artificial sponge, do you mean Singapore where they melt? Let me get some more tea. Mama. I wonder if I wonder if I can put... I know there's a setting on here that if I mess with this, I think I can make it to where it automatically moves on its own. The photos, I mean. Mate. I can do fade, perhaps, and then... Can I do automatic so that way it's like changing behind me? Mate. 多分と思うけどね。Perhaps it'll work. Let me see. Perhaps? I'm so big brain, chat. I'm so big brain. Now you guys can look at pretty photos while we talk. I wish that I didn't have the one. I wish I didn't have all my photos on 3 different things though. I originally, like I said, tried to put everything on one individual slideshow thingy, but for some reason the photos were uploading fine, but they weren't showing up when I like transferred them. I don't know if that makes any sense, so... Hello? 待って。Artificial blah blah blah. There's a topic about something that starts with a C. Heard that there's a restaurant in China that serves human meat. Don't know if it's true or not. Human meat? Yabai, sore. I hope that's not true. That's very yabai. Oh, we don't have koala cookies with chocolate, so I want them. Shima. Shima, soka. Cannibal curious? What? No. Yabai, sore. Bad Chipmates. Respect their identity. No. それはヤバいでしょ。めっちゃヤバいでしょ、それ。Have you gone to the movie theater while in Japan? I want to, I really do. I haven't had the chance to yet, but I definitely want to go pretty soon. I know a lot of the theaters right now are showing, what was it called? Mate. Perfect Blue. I've seen the movie online before. It's a really trippy movie, animated movie. But I guess for it's the anniversary of the director, I believe. So they're playing a Perfect Blue in a lot of the theaters in Japan. I really want to see it, ne? Human meat in restaurant is not surprising. You say, how did our stream go from talking about Japan to human meat? I don't understand anymore how this happens. Heard the Chinese harvest what? Just a rumor, so you don't know if it's true? Yeah. Send picture of the cookie on Discord? Okay, I'll look at it later. Alright, let's go back to talking about not human meat. Let's talk about something else. Okay, let's talk about Japan. Why did autocorrect turn organs to legend? わかんない。No. So, I think... Oh, this is a side note conversation. So, I think I mentioned this... I don't know if I mentioned this before on stream. So, I grew up hearing a lot of the Japanese language because of Taffy Tencho. So, I have really good listening comprehension and, somewhat, I can talk conversationally in Japanese. But because of that, I'm not very good with kanji and stuff. And because of that, originally, at my big brain school, they didn't know what to do with me. Because I could hold conversations with all the professors fine. And then I could also, understand what they were saying. But I'm not good at reading kanji, so they didn't know what to do with me. Because they have, different levels of Japanese classes, ne? So then they put me in a not low class, but kind of a lower class than I was initially expected to be in. Just because they want me to concentrate on kanji, which I 100% agree with, because I want to learn my kanji very well, so that way, once I overcome that weakness, I can keep improving it. Oh, mama. Matte. Also, how the heck do we get down this rabbit hole? Never mind, Anna beat me to the punch there, down there. So... this might be a bit controversial, but have you tried the famous Japan's nightlife? I don't think I have, actually. I'm not sure which part of nightlife you're talking about, but I don't think so. 多分ないと思う. World Conquest? Yeah? Are there any festivals that you're excited for? Wow, that's a good question. Not right off the top of my head, but I did go to a gyoza festival, if that counts. It was like a gyoza festival where they just had gyoza from all over Japan. And then they also had I think beer as well. I'm not a big beer fan, so I didn't have any, but the gyoza was very yummy. Oh no. I think I mentioned this last stream before, but I usually don't drink a lot of alcohol because I'm not a big fan of the taste. But yeah, I definitely mentioned this last time, but Japan's very good at concealing the taste of alcohol. So there was one drink I had very recently, And it was like, I think strawberry milk and some sort of alcohol, but it did not taste like alcohol at all. Which is kind of yabai ne. And I was put into the children's class as well. No. I wasn't put into the children's class. All I have to say though is that some of the other people in my class can't speak a lot of Japanese, so they didn't know what to do with me. But it's okay. Because basically, yeah, once I complete like a certain amount of classes at that level, they give me the chance to move up. So it's kind of like a it's like a game. It's a leveling up system, ne? So I just have to work super hard at kanji so I can read it, and then I can go up, go up levels, ne? Funnily enough, I get enough Japanese to talk to a 3-year-old kid. That's how when he realized he'd been hearing Japanese for the past 8 years through anime, soka. You don't like beer, now it's getting now it's getting personal, yabai sore ne. Gomen ne. It's just that it's the taste. I don't like the taste, I'm sorry. Can't wait till you're 16 so you can drive. Soka. So the Japanese are trying to get you drunk without tasting things? I think from what so from how it was explained to me, essentially the way it works is that this is what my Japanese friends told me, but essentially what they said is that the way a drinking culture usually goes is that you start off, like you pregame with something really like hard, like sake mitaina, sake or hard, like highball mitaina, like something very strong, and then after that, then you drink very not weak drinks, but just drinks where you can't taste the alcohol that are weaker. So that way, instead of like getting very drunk fast, you can like pace yourself. That's how it was explained to me anyways, but but I usually don't really drink that much anyways. I'm only like a social drinker, so I'll only drink a little bit if it's with like friends or cafe tension. So, mate. Then I guess I'm your natural enemy cousin because I can't have any alcohol. Mate. Words to live and die by. Oh, mama. Alrighty, I think it is time for us to wrap up the stream. Oh, mama. Let me get a little bit more tea. Yeah, bye. And I booped the mic once again. I am so sorry. I need to be careful. I keep booping the mic. Alrighty, everyone. Thank you guys so much for coming. I had a super fun time talking about my first month in Japan so far, and I hope you guys did too. Oh, mama. I think if everything goes smoothly, I want to have, I think, next week a snack testing stream. We'll see how it goes. But I really want to do one very soon, eh? I'm sad. No, don't be sad. I'll be back next week. Don't cry. It's gonna be fine. Don't cry. It'll be fine. Mate. Thank you for the super. Mate. Do I have the notifications on? Yabai. I don't think oh no. I forgot to turn on the notifications, but thank you so much for the super sticker. Thank you. Okay, now that you sent that, I just reminded. No. I need to turn them on. I just realized I don't have them activated on this laptop. Yabai ne. Member for 3 months? Dang! Thank you for being a member for 3 months, UK! Thank you for being a loyal Chipmate. I really appreciate it. Thank you for the stream. Thank you for coming, Alex. I appreciate it. Bye, love your vids. Thank you, Ella. Thanks for stopping by. Can't wait to see Ultosma again next week. Thank you, C. Thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate it. And thank you guys so much for coming. For everyone who had to wake up early, I really appreciate it. And I hope you guys didn't have to wake up too early. And if you did, I think it may be Sunday for a lot of people, so be sure to get lots of rest and take a nap today or get some coffee, okay? Okay. And I'll definitely do a poll later to see what time you guys prefer in terms of streaming, but yeah. Thanks to the stream. See you next time. Thanks for coming. I appreciate it. I'm crying, no crying, no crying. Only happy vibes. We need more Anna? Once a week is not enough. I'm sorry. I wish I could stream more, but I'm a very busy chinook. But hopefully during the next break, I can stream a lot more. Oh, mama. Had fun talking about human employment in Japan. Yeah, by sudden. If anyone asks how the stream went, we do not talk about the meat, okay? We do not talk. The meat is a forbidden subject. What happens in the stream stays in the stream, okay, Chipmates? If you want, we can talk more about human meat. That's fine. Alrighty, let me get my outro ready. Mate. Alrighty, everyone. Actually, let me see. It's kind of early, so I don't know if there's anyone we can raid, but we didn't raid anyone last time. So before I go, let me see if we can find someone to mayhaps raid. It's kind of a different time than what I'm used to, so I'm not sure if anyone I know is gonna be awake or not. Demone. Matte ne. Kore kana? Yeah, everyone's sleeping. Everyone's either not streaming or sleeping, ne? Upcoming. Is no one awake? Is it just me? Yeah, by what in it? Uh-oh, where did Chuck go? Where did my Chuck go? Ah, there you are. I accidentally made chat disappear for a second. It was perfect for you? Oh no. You want meat now? I'm glad that this stream made you crave meat? Question mark? It's all gonna be good. No. The great meat episode. Yeah. Oh, Rick, do you guys know anyone who is live, by the way? Any VTubers? I'm gonna ask you guys, because everyone I know is either not streaming or probably asleep right now. Tomo. Let me see real quickly. ちょっと待ってみんな。これかな? I have to be careful not to boop the mic because my keyboard is very close to the mic. Live? No one I know. There's absolutely no one I know. Lots of Japanese VTubers, but that is to be expected, ne? Sasugane. What? It's almost like I live in Japan or something. That's crazy. What? どうしようかな? I mean, we don't have to raid anyone tonight. I don't know if I can find anyone raidable. Also, okay, side note of a side note. I definitely want to play that one fruit game that's been going around. That everyone has been playing. I want to play it. It looks so cute, ne? I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about. It's basically like a fruit game. That's the one way I can describe it. Alrighty, if I can't find someone in the next like 5 seconds, I may just not read anyone because I don't know anyone. Yabai. Yabai これね。日本 VTuber だけかな。可愛いこの子ね。いや、実はやっぱり全部は日本人の VTuber かな。I think they're all Japanese VTubers only. やばい。やべ。 Alrighty, I think we're not gonna raid anyone today then, because I do not know anyone that is raidable. I'm not gonna lie. And I would send you guys to a Japanese VTuber, but I know I'm assuming most of you guys can't speak Japanese, so that may not be the best. So okay, we'll just not raid anyone today, but definitely if it's during a non-morning-esque stream, we should definitely raid someone next time. Okay. Alright everyone, thank you guys so much for coming. I really appreciate it. Hey, 待って待って。Oh, my chat must have been lagging. 待って待って。It just zoomed. 待って待って。A speaker? フィーテレ？待って待って。Chipmates or why did my chat lag? All of a sudden it just zoomed. 待って待って。Chipmates are rodents, right? So Anna shouldn't be surprised when the Chipmates rat her out. Rat her out. This y'all. There's a streamer called Shima and Alice. What? I didn't know that. What? Speaker? Crispa. Oh, she's not. She's reading tarot. Oh, 待って待って。Let me look her up. Like Japanese people, fruit game. Suika. Shichan. Suika game. Ah, the Suika game. Oh, mama. Hey, 待って待って。ペコラリ。無理無理無理無理。絶対に無理ね。それ。The war criminal rep? No! We have to be bigger. We have to be bigger when we raid Pekora if we ever do. I think you've seen no worries. Thanks for coming by, dear. Let me look up speaker real quickly because they may not be. Sometimes VTubers don't let me raid them because they don't have the permissions on. Mate, don't boot the mic. Okay. Ah, she just ended her stream. She literally just ended the stream. Yup. She ended the stream 1 minute ago. Yabai sore. Alrighty, it's okay. We won't raid anyone today. That was very close. We'll have to follow her so we can raid her next time, yeah? Alrighty, everyone! Thank you guys so much for coming by! I had a super fun time and I hope you guys did too! Alrighty, let me get my outro ready one more time. Alright, everyone! I didn't know there was a rabbit war criminal. We don't ask questions about the Pekora. Alright, everyone! Thank you guys so much for stopping by. I had a super fun time chatting about everything with you guys and I hope you guys did too! Alrighty, I will see you guys next week. As always, せーの、さようなら。